Eh, Voy a mostrar un poco de lo que me pasó antes de irme acá del país. Y estas son las cicatrices que dejaron cuando intentaron básicamente secuestrarme y hacerme daño.
Tonight, the first 800 migrants from the Central American caravan are at America's doorstep.
Many immigrants say they're fleeing gang violence in their home countries.
Central America is the region with some of the highest rates of homicide in the world. We're literally losing our population to death, to exposure to trauma, and to migration. It's deeply disturbing to have a generation have such a sense of hopelessness. The problem that youth face in Latin America is a combination of chronic and acute exposure to violence and trauma, which is compounded with a lack of role models and the social networks and the social support systems that kids really need to thrive. In order to address that issue, we really wanted to focus on social cohesion and on the community, because that human connection is what essentially keeps us safe. Glasswing's model takes an existing public school, and in Latin America and Central America was empty between the morning and afternoon shifts and on the weekends. And it maps out all the resources that naturally exist in a public school and converts that public school into a center of community. The community schools are a safe haven that provides all kinds of learning, recreational opportunities, a place where teachers, volunteers from the community, volunteers from corporations could become active agents in transforming the entire community from the school.
We ask a lot of the corporations. We expect them to give time off of work to their employees. Caring adult is critical to any child who's growing up, especially when you consider the circumstances and the challenge that they face here.
They're trained on developing social and emotional skills and really fuel that social cohesion. They also enhance their resilience, which is really important for violence prevention.
Actualmente apoyamos a 7 centros escolares públicos, ubicados todos cerca de las plantas donde tenemos producción. Creemos que invertir en la educación de los jóvenes les da en realidad una verdadera oportunidad de salir de esos círculos de violencia acá en el país.
Aside from working in the schools, is we also work through the public health system, and we democratize access to mental health support. We train teachers who are working in the public system, nurses, doctors in hospitals and clinics to understand what trauma is and to be able to provide mental health support to their peers.
En nuestras comunidades azotadas por la violencia, la gente ya perdió la esperanza. Pero cuando llegamos nosotros, Glasswing, existe un quiebre de esa desesperanza y ellos comienzan nuevamente a creer que no han sido abandonados.
Estamos listos. 13 years ago, we started with just a couple schools in El Salvador, our headquarters. Now we're working with over 100 schools in 9 countries. And the government in El Salvador, they've asked us to be a partner.
Lo adoptamos de hecho como gobierno y lo vamos a estar impulsando, como te digo, durante, si es posible, los 5 años y extendiéndolo a más, porque funciona.
Gracias a Glasswing tuve la oportunidad de acceder a becas que jamás en mi vida imaginé. Tuve la oportunidad de conocer a personas increíbles y por eso es que regresé a ser voluntaria, porque quiero transmitir lo que yo aprendí.
Yo nunca me expresé como me expreso ahora anteriormente. Yo estuve en el club de debate, donde me enseñaron a organizar mis ideas, mis expresiones, la forma de yo comunicarme con las otras personas. Eso me ha abierto puertas totalmente en todos los lugares.
Sino que había algo más adentro.
que otra persona lo vio antes de que yo lo viera, que otras personas creyeron en mí antes de yo creer en mí.
If each one of us commits to making a difference in the life of one kid, making sure that one kid believes in themselves, and you hold up a mirror to them and remind them of their potential, that's how we can change the world together.